We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Aaron Nola is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
2-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Now the 2-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be hoping that Chris Bryant can get it going soon. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Nola has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hard hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Tyler Chatwood will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gene Segura is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And there's one away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, starts the day as the second leading vote getter amongst left fielders in all-star balloting, so we may see him be honored as such this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
And this is taken in for the second out.
That is good.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Andrew Knapp. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Kipnis is retired, and there's 1 away. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Harper looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
To the plate now, Tyler Chatwood. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Now the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it, and that retires the side. Cubs are on the board first. Up next will be Nick Williams. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting it, the second baseman, Josh.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in there, no balls and a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. So one got in the inning here with a runner at first. And it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Snap throw from the catcher. 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So in just one turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. Gene Segura is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Souza will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Fouled away. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a big fastball when he's well behind it with the swing.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 3.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that will bring up Bryce Harper. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ is there, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didi Gregorius stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading off the cut.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Williams is under it. 1 away. Into the box, Javier Baez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The count now at 2-1. High and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola, as he sends it on the ground to first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. At the plate, Victor Caratini. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper coming on. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. And he fouls this one off. So far on the year, Rizzo is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Williams is under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Lifted down the line in left. And it, in fact, lands in the corner. Foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steven Souza. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Here's Javier Baez. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked awful.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. The pitch.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Souza going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Nick Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's inside.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the...
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Tying run headed home. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. Wick, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th, all tied at 1-1. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Adam Morgan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. New inning set to get underway, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's set, here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Morgan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got him swinging in the dirt. Now gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Kipnis is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
So now to the plate, Victor Caratini. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. David Bodie will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Bodie.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1-1. Here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set. The 3-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. So a 2-run shot to left center. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. And he takes ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Alec Mills will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Bodie, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Mills 28 years old. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. They'll throw down to first, one away.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that's taken for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
First pitch on its way. Segura, the runner at second with one away. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Fouled off. A 1-2 pitch, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hal is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Jay Bruce is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 9, James Bruce.
Striding in, Ian Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Fouled away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play. Wilson Contreras will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 258 the average to begin play. 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the first pitch. Javier Baez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
And batting second, number 40, Wilson.
He's running. And he fouls this one off.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
The 1-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 5-3.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Fouled off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike, and it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard toward the right side, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Digging in now, Adam Hazley. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
A pause, and the 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Chicago came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Alec Mills earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on